those RG comics where Betty and Veronica show up, except Betty and
you can't be
Veronica
both
are
our
like weird
friends.
heroes. Anyway, are we getting out to the mid now?
I
I think we are. So it's all about who wins mid first, guys. Who do you think it's going to be? Right now, SNSD with a little bit better positioning.
Yeah, I'm watching Jake. He's had a few free shots at 4 or 5 sucker dodging around, and SNSD are dominating the point, but it's not to say that they're going to take loads of spam as they try and cap it.
Yeah, SNSD, I thought they had good positioning, but it turns out, sorry Admirable, it turns out it's not working out for him so far. TheSucker at 85% Uber, he sends kaidus in to jump. Kaidus does not get any damage on Hein at all. Suddenly the Syndicate grabbing mid very, very easily. They've got the mini sentry, they've got Polk and Hein up here, they've got the 100% Uber. Oh, never mind! Hurri with a huge med pick.
If you ever watch one of VanillaTV's insights made by Man Cube, Hurri has done some for SNSD. Whenever he gets a medic pick, he shouts "medic" down at the top of his voice. I'm sure he said it there. It's a big change of momentum for SNSD now, as they want to run straight in. They've lost AOX, their star man at the moment, but I think it's not going to stop them losing the cap. I think maybe I should give some airtime to Admirable. Should we? Should we?
Oh, I guess.
Let me out of my cage. Keep going, seeds out. Aggressive pyro play. I don't know what he was doing there. He must have been feeling that stinging remark from TMP earlier. But right now, that big medic pick from Hurri has capitulated into a capture for SNSD. They have the point in their control right now as that clock ticks down. They're about to go into the lead as it goes past 2 minutes and 32 seconds. And lots of damage coming in here from Polk, but he's about to get focused, so he drops back just a little bit. Lots of frags coming in as well. A flurry of frags for the Syndicate. But Cube comes in, just forces Stabby to pop off that dead ringer, I think. And right now, slowly but surely, they're working their way forward. The Uber gets popped off as well for Hein. But where is TheSucker?
Oh, Jake with a nice pick on Tviq. Meanwhile, everybody on SNSD is dying, and I gotta tell you, that is a testament to Ruwin's skill and how much trust his team places in him when Hein gives the majority of the Uber to Ruwin.
Maybe they just don't want to Uber this Polk guy, man. I heard he's rubbish at heavy.
That must be it.
He's only got about 3,000 hours on it.
Well,
this is what I was talking about, by the way, is that there's actually some pressure in the second point right now. Ruwin did follow all the way towards spawn and actually got taken out without really getting the sucker, which is what he wanted to do. But that's the idea, is that occasionally you will see people jumping through those choke points towards the enemy spawn, and they've got to be ready for that. So far, it looks like both teams kind of are, though. I think they're both playing this pretty well.
yeah, the Syndicate playing it just a little bit better, currently in the lead in terms of time, but TheSucker is feeling aggressive. He's going to lead with kaidus here. He also flashed Alex. That's going to reduce his Uber time ever so slightly, and they haven't really managed to achieve much at all with this. They do get the force off, and TheSucker does manage to escape back to last. He's thinking of going back in. He's just playing around the spawn there. He's trying to find somebody to build with, and Linus is that man. They're going to start trying to work that Uber advantage up, but they've just lost a ton of players right there, and that means they aren't going to be able to make a push onto the point anytime soon.
They've got to remember these spawns, they work in favour of the team that do not own the point. You get quicker spawns by about 10 seconds, so maybe if they just get aggressive without the Uber, play it American style, be ballsy, they could be able to get something.
I don't think that's American style. I think that's just like what you're supposed to do on this map. Is before the enemy has Uber, or even if they have an Uber advantage, you've got to start suiciding players in, and then once you've got your Uber, then you want to keep everybody alive and make a coordinated push. But until then, you send everybody in to try and take down as many enemy players as possible and get better respawns and get a player advantage, get an Uber advantage, whatever you can do. Now the Uber is almost ready to go for TheSucker. In fact, I think it is ready to go, so they want to push. Uh-oh.
Drops kaidus, but manages to Uber himself just in time. Now he's getting juggled forward. He managed to surf high onto the balcony, but vhalin's in position to pick him up here. He drops down with that standard rocket launcher, finds him with his second rocket, and picks up another frag, I think there. Oh, Soup come in and stole it from him, stole that frag onto Linus. Wow, the Syndicate just cleaning the house here. They're going to hold on to this point with ease. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and there's nothing SNSD can do in this round. I want to say they're probably going to play until the first team to get 4 rounds. So it's going to be... Oh, vhalin with some nice shots on the med. Already TheSucker down to 7 health. And there is some overtime, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's round 1 to the... And they're looking really solid.
Sal's temporary stroke has subsided. He is back with us. Yeah,
occasionally my circuits get scrambled.
Reboot. Billy. And we are on to another middle here. Kaidus doing a little bit of damage. Taking a little bit of damage actually from Soup. Droso gets destroyed by Ruwin. And so many frags coming in, and they're all against the red team.
Watch vhalin behind. He's coming onto the sucker now. Hits one rocket, goes for the equalizer.
Oh. Sucker with crits. He's got 75%. I wonder, did vhalin spot that? 80% on that crits. It's going to be coming in soon. They're all on the point. This could be horrific. Kaidus is in position. He's coming in. The crits is popped off. He finds the medic with his first sick crits, Krieg.
Yep, that's a good one for SNSD. They will get this point capped right away with only about 10 or 15 seconds off of it for the Syndicate. They're going to like that position, but now they've got to stop losing players. They need to be aware of enemies bombing in and suiciding constantly. Like, here comes Polk onto Kaidus right now. There you go, they do take down Polk. They lose Hurri, but that's the only player they've lost in the last couple of seconds. Looking pretty good. vhalin tries to jump in, gets taken down himself, and the Sucker is still at 150 health. So the crit's working out so far.
The thing about having the crits now is they've got the Syndicate know it's coming. Now they're just going to hide into spawn. And Bill
Stabby's onto the Sucker, he swings and misses! Oh! Gets destroyed by LX right there, and now I'm not sure exactly. How's the Sucker going to play this one out? Is he going to push with this, or just hold with crits?
I think you'll want to
Usually
push.
You want to be aggressive, but you got to find the enemy med. If he doesn't crits Hein, then they're going to be in
look
big
at
trouble.
Dave Plus takes him down solo, NG play!
Yes.
Alex just got distracted. Dave came in on the little gantry there, undetected, and that was, cringeworthy facepalm for me, guys.
I think SSC were too far forward, with the crits. They were looking for, hoping that the medic would be through. Look at this gamer from Kaidus!
So you may think that SNSD were too far forward. I think Dave Plus is just too cool.
Kaidus just went huge there with a big Caber play onto Hein. That's going to equalise that medic situation. He has respawned now though, thanks to those that spawn differential you were talking about earlier, Hildreth. The Sucker is still down, or did he die again when he spawned? I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know. I think he's back up now. I think SSC just need to regroup and push. That's Ruwin now, and that's the main man down.
Well, Ruwin has already gotten like 3 or 4 kills, so he's paying for himself 3 or 4 times over every time he dies. The Syndicate in position to hold on to this point for a little while, and they are catching up to the time that SNSD has taken off now. Of course, it's whoever gets down to 0 first wins the round, but not the map. And Ruwin just respawning. He's going to try and get out here as Polk does his best to hold the position, but he's taking a lot of hits. He's probably needs to back up.
Still crits here as well.
Yeah,
they've actually got a crit advantage now, ever so slightly.
Coming in soon.
I think they know. They're hiding in the house.
That's actually
Here comes
a really good
Kaidus.
hiding spot.
Oh, he finds the sniper with his first crit, picks off a sentry gun as well, and the Sucker gets boosted by TMP there with that sick flare kill. And now the counter Uber comes in, but they've already lost control of the point. What will SNSD do? They've actually got a player advantage here. If they can just survive long enough, they could come in, but they're losing players too quickly, and Hurri goes for the heavy, but doesn't get pulled. Dave's sentry covers him just in time. The first stab was a fail. The second one never happened.
I'm still on the Ruwin cam, and he is now trying to build Uber just a little bit for his med. I don't think it's necessary in Highlander, but he's going to do it. Hein and Ruwin want to work together here and make that Uber come up as quickly as possible. They don't want to get caught off guard by another crits from the Sucker. Soup just gets focused down like crazy here. SNSD, though, losing a lot of health off the Sucker, and Ruwin's in on him, takes him down. That's a good pick right there, and that's going to mean that the Syndicate, I mean, they may very well win this round. They've got a lot of good time. Now, they've got to watch out, though, as a lot of death coming in here. Tviq is helping throw the Girardi all over the place, getting a bunch of headshots. He's got to deal with Jake, but SNSD, they could still try and come back.
Yeah, Linus tried a bomb onto Hein, but Hein manages to surf it away, and that's probably going to be the difference in this round at this time. SNSD just decided to use their spawns to swarm on the point, but there's no way the Syndicate are going to let them have this for free. Look at that jump from Linus, gets air-piped in the ends by Soup. Sick play. And they will defend this, but there's a chance for SNSD to regroup, maybe not. There goes the Sucker to vhalin's bomb. He's been everywhere all day, vhalin.
Yeah, there's going to be no crits in the next 30 seconds. The Sucker has just spawned. It's not going to be fast enough. There is quite a lot of red time on that capture point. It may come down to some 0 second point play here.
Overtime is what you're talking about, I guess?
They're using these spawns
okay,
to just keep
boss.
pushing in.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. I think SNSD will keep it from getting into overtime just now. It's going to save them a little
Do you
bit
mean
of heartache.
0-second point play?
Yes, that's
Okay,
what I mean.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
thanks.
If we're going to use the
Valen.
technical term.
Oh, what a sweet rocket from vhalin. Whilst you two nannies were chatting to each other, we just saw vhalin jump over the top of the point and kill TheSucker with 2 really well placed rockets. And there's no medic, no heals for SNSD. They're going to have to survive this Uber and then converge around it when it fades. Can they do it? That is the question.
And right now it says 007 on the blue clock. I think that is some Skyfall promotion right there. They're everywhere, man. I keep seeing the ads on TV. But it looks like they're going to get the point as it ticks down to 0. There's no one there to deny, and that's going to be 2-0, guys, to the Syndicate.
The Syndicate are just so much better on this map by the look of it. I mean, there was a bit of drama before the game about selecting the maps. vhalin managed to get his way, and the Syndicate ended up playing Viaduct Pro opposed to Lakeside. So I don't know if there's some controversy there. But there's still time for SNSD to come back.
So I was saying, by the way, one thing I was saying was that you shouldn't see people getting around behind, but SNSD is consistently just not watching that stair side, and so Ruwin and vhalin, I mean, Ruwin right now is behind the heavy. He does get mowed down there, but not before doing 2 meat shots worth of damage on ALX, and that's actually pretty significant. If you can get a scout or a soldier back behind the enemy team, it's just going to be so ridiculous the amount of damage
They
you do.
definitely tried it though. But,
Hurri picked
yeah.
up a big double there,
Yeah.
wow. It's the medic and the heavy. And 2 swift backstabs, answering your criticism, I think, Hildreth.
I think Hurri knew that I was calling him out there, and he was like, I'm not going to have this baddie Hildreth who's never played Highlander at the top level call me out.
I think Stabby's the best spy, just because he is a streaming superstar. What do you think of that?
Maybe.
I think Stabby will. I haven't heard him say this, but I think he'll admit there are probably spies who are better at certain situations than he is. A nice little Uber force here on TheSucker, but Stabby definitely the most popular. I'll say that right now. That he streams practically every day, multiple times a day. Has a fun time doing it. It's a great stream.
I know he has hundreds of fanboys, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of them watching tonight, as that was a good Uber force from the Syndicate, and now Uber advantage for them. They're losing players. TheSucker gets sniped from Jake. We haven't called Jake out much this game, but he's been having a good round.
See the Syndicate on the point right now. It looks like they're going to be able to get this as TheSucker is down, Alex is down, and kaidus is in play. I'm trying to find him. Is he able to actually achieve anything right now? No, they're all chilling out at spawn, ready to get back in the game, start building that Uber charge. Is TheSucker running crits creek? Can I find him in time? No, it is that standard Uber charge, no crits play, but Stabby picks up Alex before they can even think about pushing back into this, making any sort of play. It is still a massive 100%, 75%, sorry, Uber advantage for the Syndicate here. TheSucker is playing the waiting game, building that up.
Well, you can't play the waiting game because it's such a time-based game here. You need to do what kaidus is doing right now. Jump in, try to get the kill. That was disgusting. Try to get the kill on Hein. And so far, Hein's hiding very well, so no, this suicide is not going to work for them.
And they're just losing these players in an effort to force that Uber, but it's not happening for them. But slowly but surely SNSD are moving towards that point, sort of coming into the trap of the Syndicate. They want them to come forward so they can crush them with that Uber. TheSucker does have his right now though, but Jake finds Tviq with a body shot, Alex onto Ruwin, and Droso picks up vhalin as well. TheSucker is getting poised to push with kaidus. He is back in the game having spawned. They're going to make that play forward now whilst they have a little bit of a man advantage. It's 2 players in their favour. They're on the point right now.
Spike
Going to expect that counter Uber soon. Oh.
Maybe not.
TheSucker pops off. It's not a drop, folks. It's not a drop. TheSucker has Ubered. I repeat, TheSucker has Ubered. They've got a great position here on the point. But in comes Soup. Having spawned, gets that little flash of overheal. Does a lot of damage. But Heine's gone down, and however, he has exchanged for about 5 or 6 of SNSD's players. Everybody going for that medic and just dying in the process. TheSucker gets picked off as well. And it looks like the Syndicate are going to hold on for now.
I don't think this SNSD have managed to succeed with one Uber push on this map so far. I think TS's defense is just too strong. I can see why they almost forced SNSD to play this map as a decider. I'm not calling out bad blood, I'm not making excuses.
Why not? We need some drama.
Yeah, come on, make excuses for the Euro scene. I want to hear why you guys are losing to America.
Loser! Oh wow. The Syndicate are just looking strong here. They've got position on the point. They're not even opting to hold back. They're working their way forward a little bit. Now they're going to go back. They're going to play from just behind the point and allow SNSD to come in because they realise there's only 30 seconds left. TheSucker has Uber, and that's going to instigate this push. Kaidus is moving forward. There's a sticky trap on the rock. It's crits, actually. Didn't see that until the crits came out. Kaidus finds Jake. He finds Soup, but he hasn't found Hein yet. Heine's sitting on 85%.
Again. Yeah, it's the thing, and Hein almost has 100% Uber, so they're going to be able to push this right away if they want to. They got to be careful. Pushing with this few players actually doesn't work very well. It's very easy to kite an Uber if there's only 1 or 2 people pushing onto the point. Tviq gets a good kill on vhalin. And this is why Hein's not pushing forward yet. He wants to wait till the rest of his team is here. He's actually going to go ahead and pop it on Ruwin again, letting Ruwin get way forward into the enemy team, and then he's going to turn back around and try to Uber the rest of his team forward. Well, gotta watch out for those sticky traps, but they will actually. Ruwin just gets in everybody's faces, and he and Soup are taking so many players down right now. Only 8 seconds left in this round here until the Syndicate actually wins it, and I think they're going to get it.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. There is a little bit of red time on there, but there is no one else around. Tviq, Zoob, and Hurri, the only players remaining alive and not in any position to contest that point. That's going to be 3-0 right now, Hildreth, and they're calling GG.
You know what?
Is that
yeah,
it?
They are.
That is the game.
Some of them saying good half, but I think that is in fact the game, ladies and gentlemen. So in a 2-1 series here, actually they are saying good half, 1 to 4. Okay,
but
I don't want to call it too early.
That's just the American way of playing it. We do it Euro style.
Oh wow, it's confusing. The players don't know exactly what's going on, but we do. It's over.
I told them before the match, man. I told
guys,
them.
So let's hear it. Let's hear the final excuses for why Europe is a failure. Is it Greece? Is Greece the problem?
It's Ireland. Ireland's the bailouts, man. It's just crippled our TF2 economy. We can't afford hats. We can't even afford strange weapons.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the USA wins once again. I don't think there are any Canadian players in the team, but I could be wrong. Maybe Canada's little brother came out and helped a little bit, but definitely America all the way. We did lose Granary, which was a really, really good showing for SNSD, and it was nice close games, but obviously we know which continent is better now.
I'm not going to go that far, so I'm going to bring out the excuses. They need them. We need them. I think SNSD don't really play this map fired up. They haven't played it for about 6 months, maybe. That's the excuse. They were expecting to play Lakeside, but it got changed on discretion of the Syndicate. I'm
going to give you a chance to bend over backwards to all those angry Ruwin fans on the Twitch chat who were wondering why you didn't give him man of the map in Granary. So guys, who was your man of the map
on Viaduct?
For the Viaduct?
Oh, it had to be Polk. Had to be.
Sal?
I wasn't watching Polk too much. I was watching the camera of Ruwin, Soup, Jake.
It's Ruwin. It's Ruwin. It can't be anyone else except Ruwin. Just too strong.
He was. He was taking so many Ubers and getting so many picks that game. Ruwin, of course, man of the match.
Doing work. I'll give him man of the map. I don't know if we're going to do an overall man of the match. I'd say vhalin, maybe. You wanna counteract that?
Hein's saying that it's him, but whatever. I don't care.
But overall, probably Ruwin and vhalin. Just both of them ex-6v6 players. Well, Ruin's current 6v6 player, vhalin. He won the ESEA LAN undefeated. Here's the question though: does this count as SNSD's first defeat? I mean, New York server Showmatch. It wasn't an official, was it?
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. It doesn't.
Let me tell you guys who the real man of the match was. Good old Uncle Sam. That's who it is. Of course, USA once again proving TF2 dominance, even if it is, even if there are a few excuses here and there, legitimate excuses from the Europeans.
It was the pings, man, the pings. But anyway, we should move it on to promoting ETF2L Season 3. Highlander starting up. The sign-ups will open tomorrow or later tonight. I'm not quite sure which is which, but keep an eye out on ETF2L if you're a Highlander fan. We have prize money for the top division, donated generously from an anonymous donator. And a couple of last shout-outs again to Star for hosting the server, to Kai the Fox for doing the poster for us, pre-game poster, which I posted around everywhere.
Oh yeah. That was beautiful. Sal, I'll give you a chance to promote yourself, and then I'll rhyme off a few
I will
VanillaTV
promote
things.
myself real quick here. Go to youtube.com/fatmap. That's basically all I need to do. Hit subscribe there. Watch my videos because I like when people watch my videos. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, as for
you should watch XTV. You should watch all the American stuff. But hey.
Yeah, I suppose check out teamfortress.tv. That is a great up-and-coming site, really established itself. Of course, check out etf2l.org, VanillaTF2.org, our hub with the match ticker streams, all that jazz. Facebook.com/VanillaTV.org. We are at VanillaTV on Twitter. YouTube.com/VanillaTV.org. There's going to be a lot of content coming through there. A lot of VODs from our stream will be finally processed now that Cube has returned and Skyride has created an awesome script. Also, join our Steam community. You can see when the casts go live. That's steamcommunity.com/groups/VanillaTV and twitch.tv/VanillaTV. You're already here. Please hit that follow button so we can help push competitive TF2 forward. And shout out to Twitch TV for putting us on the front page there and promoting this amazing Highlander Showmatch we've seen. What a great fixture. I've been Admirable with Salamancer, Hildreth and Comedian on the stream right there, and this has been Vanilla TV covering this ETF2 EU versus NA Highlander Showmatch. Sal's already rubbed in enough, but we salute you, Uncle Sam. America wins again. Damn you.
We still got MG.
Okay, well, up until Australia beats you guys, you'll still have MGE. But I'm giving MGE to Australia right now because I keep casting their games and they keep having amazing soldiers. It's just no doubt. Anyway, I do thank you for watching very much, everybody. This has been Vanilla TV. I am Salamancer, the jingoist, and I've been joined by the awesome Admirable and the ever clear and omnipresent Hildreth. You guys are awesome. I enjoyed it.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Peace out.